Hey Jay, we miss you too. Right, so a couple of names there. Couple of names there. All right. Good luck, everyone. Got another minute to the open. One more minute to the open. Always going higher. I don't know what this thing, how far this one is going to go. The Atif 380. We got a resistance of 375. So you gotta be careful with that one there. Yeah, it's probably not gonna be something that I'm gonna be trading though. YXY having a dip. Snapchat peak going higher. Peak. PECK. PECK. Peak. Some news out on that one. Can't really remember what the news were. I think it's a contract with some other company. Oil market is going to be a little bit fast today. Somewhat a little volatile, I will say. Watching WPX 450 half dollar. WPX 450 half dollar. 493. 493. Peak. Actually, it's peck. Peck. I made a mistake here on this thing. Okay, it's now halted there. We're gonna move to another one until it resumes. I'm gonna go to APA. WPX over the 450. $5 pulling back from there. Got another level on 493. 493. 493 on WPX. WPX 493. Micro pullback on 1 minute. 20-cent move from the 450. Opened up, went to 445. Sit there for a second. Went to 470. Nugget going up. WPX. Oh man, I forgot to do something here. Gee, man. WPX, quick 20-cent pop. Possible bull flag formation on the 1 minute. Snapshot going higher as well. Peck still hold it. I don't think I'm gonna be taking a position on that one there. We'll check it out later. Let's see what it does. For now, I'm not interested. Pulling back, WPX popped. First candle opened 430. 436, went to 470. WPX, oil and gas, same thing. APA, OXY. OXY is a little volatile right now, a little range right out of the gates. APA sprinting, better candles. Nugget pulling back. WPX holding tight right there. 5 minute. WPX. Holding the 470 mark. Coming right back up. I am trying today, as you can see here, these bars, these color bars on the side of the screen, right on the left. I am trying a new volume here. See how the price interacts with it. I'm not relying on it, but I'm trying to see how it reacts to the price, to see how I can use it to my benefit. See how I can use it to my benefit. If you notice here, on this pot, these candles were showing that the volume was positive here. Not much negative volume here, and a lot of negative volume here, meaning a lot of selling through here, through this high levels right here. So this is what we see here, and so that's what I'm trying. A new volume at price is called volume at price. So I'm trying that just to see how the price reacts to that. See if I can take some advantage of that. Really not relying on it. Never used it before. I'm just trying it out. See how the volume really shows around different levels. CHK going higher. CHK. Chesapeake. It's an oil and gas company. Snapchat. WPX rolled over. APA. Macy's coming down. Macy's going down. Pack resumed and got halted again. PE, what? Let me see. Got halted again. WPX finding that support in the $0.5, holding there. Probably not gonna hold it. Let's see how it reacts. For now, I wouldn't buy this thing here right away. Surely wouldn't buy it. Quick pop already happened. Same thing that's happening on the rest of the companies, oil market. So I wouldn't buy it right now. That's bow. That's bow. That's bow. Oil and gas. Silver bow. Oil and gas. 560. 560 resistance. 560 resistance. That's a nice move though. That's a very nice move. Up almost $1.50. About 40% higher today. It's a pretty decent move there. The IPO is coming down, but I don't know. I don't trust it though. Silver bow. Silver bow. $560 trend line, important level right there. 560. Look at how far it went. Close to that area. 552. Topping candle right there on the 5 minutes. Gotta be careful with that one though. Pretty close to prior resistance, or a key level of resistance, I will say. Careful with that one there. Volume's coming in, pushing higher. Volume shown right here. Let's see. Pushing higher though. Could be tricky. Could be pretty tricky there. Because over that one, see all of these candles here. I don't see a big range. We can go. No, that's no way I'm gonna go to $9. I'm not gonna even say that. I don't know. The level on this one, it has a lot of different levels right here. So there's a lot of levels. I don't know. It depends on how far the whole sector wants to move. But for now, I wouldn't buy it because this thing is probably gonna trade on a range now. And I'm really not gonna try to buy this thing, trying to go to the next level, because the next level could be pretty close, could be even before $6. So I'm not gonna try to do that. Watching mazes here. That's bow. I'm not gonna try to buy it. Let me see if I can find any shares to short. Really, I don't have any. Heck, it still holds it. Yeah. Yeah, that could be a little something. That can be a little something to get trapped on a trade like that. SLB. Wait, I think I added that one yesterday. It was actually CLB, not SLB. SLB, yes. I got just to short that one there. Okay. I'll take a look at it here. SLB, next leg down, 1437. All right. And then big support 1401. Okay. Macy's going down hard. SLB. SLB. SLB 1483. 1501. All right, so let's see here. We got an entry in the 1 minute. So bear flag pattern. I'm watching SLB. 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 This market is just crazy. Popping news here, popping news there. This is just stupid. CLB. Okay, we're rejecting that 100. Got a doji. Doji on the 5. 1530 prior low. Taking it down. SLB going down. Bear flag pattern on the 1 minute time frame. SLB. Rejecting that 100 right here. Just change it up a little bit here. Looks too dark. Going down to a 15. We got 1431, 15 half, 15 whole dollar area of support. SLB. BIBO keeps on coming down. BIBO. VIBO. and bear flag pattern formation on SLB. SLB. Hold dollar area support, $15. Slowing down around there. Bear flag pattern formation low, 15.30. 30-cent move right there. Holding the 15. Volume coming in, bid stacking, 12,000 shares, hitting that bid up $15. Pushing it a little higher here. Pushing it higher here. Holding that 100. Holding that 105. This person's probably gonna get absorbed here. 10,000, 12,000 shares of $15. Bear flag pattern. Bear flag pattern. Bear flag pattern, 1 minute time frame. Coming down back to 15. Bear flag pattern, 1 minute time frame here. Another bear flag pattern, 1 minute time frame. Another bear flag pattern. Possible bear flag pattern right here. We go down towards the 15. We print a nice bear flag pattern right here. Let's see. Holding around the 105. Alright, holding that area there. See a lot of 1502s on level 2. Let's see if they get absorbed right here at 1509s. There's really not much support right here. See, I think we're gonna come right back down. Okay, we're holding that little support for a bounce here. Tapping that 50 on the 5. Let's see, that's a big bounce right there. The volume pushed up a little bit too much on that 15,000 shares. Buyers at the $15, bringing it up. Quick pop on the 5. Sometimes the faster they pop, the faster they go down as well. But as I always talk about this thing, it's always good to be taking profits on the way down, because if you hold the whole thing, for example, you take a 30-cent move right here, if you get paid on the way down, you don't have to give everything back. You just wait for it to come right back down, because if you take some shares out, still green on the trade. SLB. Pushing it down. Pushing it down. Gotta watch how it reacts with 15 bucks. We have a nice range down. We gotta watch how it reacts around the $15. $15.04, $15.03 on the prints. $15 prior support. 100 simple moving average sitting on the 5 minutes there. Whole dollar. Another person with 12,000 shares sitting on the bid of 15. That person gets absorbed. There's not much under that. There's not much under that. There you go, for 97. $14.37 leg down. Although I'm not saying it's gonna go all the way down there right away. We have a 15-minute, $14.94. 50 simple moving average sitting there at support right here in the 15 minutes. $14.94. This can be a little tricky though, because this can be people pushing the price down there to get new shorts in under 15, getting their trades and reversing it right back up because of the support in the 15 minutes we have on the 50 simple moving average there. It could be really tricky right here. Could be really tricky right here. Could be really, really tricky. We're probably gonna see a bounce here in this thing. Yeah, probably gonna see a bounce here in this thing. A lot of volatility, a lot of nonsense too when it comes to follow through. It seems like it's gonna find a bottom right here of a hammer on the 5. Again, this is what I told you could happen. It tapped that exactly 1494 on the low of that 15-minute candle, which is exactly where the 50 simple moving average is sitting. So what it did was come right back down, have a retest of the 15-minute 15 low, and come down a little bit more, dip just to get support on the 50 simple moving average, get new shorts in under 15, and come right back up. So that was really tricky right there, because they dipped the price right to support, get new shorts under 15 when it has a retest of the prior low here. So make people come in short at the retest of the prior low, dip here to support on the 15 minutes, and bring the price right back up. That was quite a trick there. That was quite a trick there. It's quite a trick. Sorry, I felt kind of dizzy there for a second. Felt kind of dizzy there for a second, so I apologize. For those of you on the stream, if you do like the information, I please want to ask you to just smash that like button. If you like the stream, please do so. That way the YouTube channel and algorithms, they know that people are watching and they like the stream, so that way they promote it to new people. Watching how it interacts again with a 100 simple moving average in the 1 minute. 1535. 1535. Watch and see how it interacts right here to the prior resistance. You see on the bear flag formation right here. Prior resistance 1535. The bear flag pattern formation. Let's see how he does. Let's see how he does. Man, I hope that none of you guys have been trapped in PEC. $15.35 prior resistance. $15.35 prior resistance. 100 simple moving average. And I gotta fix this a little bit more. That's not what I'm looking for. Come on. That's not even red. Anyway. interacting with the prior high, 1535, 100 simple moving average. Got another 4 minutes and a half to go on the 15, I'm sorry. Same thing on the 5, really. Looking at the interaction here. Kind of tricky. Looking for the range here. Now looking for the range. Gotta look for the range. Range. Key not doing anything today. So we got HTC. Oh, HTC is dropping very nicely though. Prior low 1415, 1415, 415, I'm sorry, 415, 415 HTC, prior low HTC 415. HTC dropping. SLB rejected the 100 right here for that reversal. Probably a retest right here of this $15 mark. Another 30-cent move to the downside if anybody catch that reversal. If anybody catch that reversal. The $15 move, 15-cent move, I'm sorry. If he has a retest of the $15 again, this time around it might break and go under. Coming to the retest of that $15 again. No, that candle there, 1504. Coming down. Coming down. Going towards the 15. There's not much support at 15 this time around. The guy that was sitting there with the 15,000 shares or 12,000 shares a couple of minutes ago before this bounce is no longer there. The person that was sitting there, 12,000 shares of 15, is no longer there. Remember, it's 1497 is where he hit when he dipped before the bounce. So be mindful of that area. You guys are holding the SLBs. So a pretty decent move here. Bear flag, bounce, and resistance of the prior rejection of the prior resistance right here for that reversal. Now it came down, coming right back up after the retest of the low here. 1504, 1501. Okay, this time around, I really wouldn't short it, because now next time it interacts with the prior resistance though, it might not come back right away. It might not come back around, and an entry here, like for example, if you take this entry for the rejection of this 100 for the second test, you can put your stop right at the 50, which is right sitting right on top at 1541. You also have the view app of 1546, pretty close to the $0.5 resistance. So like there was a decent level that you could put your stop right around on the top of this reversal. Again, this is where the 100 was sitting at 1535. You got 10 cents over that, and the 50 sitting right here. Right now it's just trading on the range, coming right back down. It seems to retest the low again. It's holding around here. HTC keeps on coming down though. 415, tested at 415, a prior low on HTC. So you say here, short the bounce, cover the flush. You cover, come right back up here. You short this bounce, come right back down for a retest. And this is the area that you had prior resistance right here. 100 simple moving average on the 1 minute time frame. Right here could be a little tricky though. This is a short that I wouldn't really take right here. This is a short that I wouldn't take. Well, we've been dealing for the last couple of minutes on SLB. If you're gonna take a short, I will definitely say to look at HTC Hertz. Be mindful of the different areas though. It's sitting on 415 right now, 414, and under that, I'll tell you right now, the next level that we have there is 345 on the daily. So HTC, if you're gonna take a short there, those are the areas that you have to be mindful of. Be careful with this little bounce around here, the prior support at 415. Because that's the area of resistance and support that we have on the 50 on the daily. So I wouldn't really get short right away right now on HTC. You gotta give it a couple of minutes, especially now it's printing a hammer on the 15-minute time frame with this nice flush right out of the gates today. Okay, so HTC will be something that I'll be paying attention to, because to be honest with you, I'm looking at it. But right now I'm not gonna buy the dip or short this daily level. I'm not trying to buy this dip here on HTC at 415 with a hammer, although it could be convenient, but I don't want to do that right now. I was just thinking about it before you asked. because I'm looking at it, and we got a $3.45 on the daily, so around a $0.50 right there. If we can go down, it will be probably a 70-cent move. Again, keep an eye on it. I'm not gonna tell you to short it right here because you might find a little support, especially with a hammer on the 15 around a daily area right at 415. So, but keep an eye on it. I think it will be a decent trader. HTC, we see a 18,000 share seller out on SLB. 18,000 share seller, 1519 right here. See what it's gonna do. So I will tell you, Kaiser, HTC, and also SLB sounds, those for me right now are pretty decent. For those of you that are new on the stream, I want to invite you it's free, and I would like to invite you to the Discord group. There's like 105 people there now, a lot of different traders sharing a lot of different ideas and opinions, so it might be something that you might like. If it's not something that suits you, you can just leave the server. Again, it's free, you have nothing to lose, but you're gonna find a lot of information there that might be useful for you. HTC though, I'm saying short. 345 is a area that I'm looking for. I just didn't want to short this area of 415 right now. I want to see how the price interacts to this. It might come up. Now it's tapping the low at 412 on the 1 minute. A couple of times we see that there, and I wanted to see how it interacts because I didn't want to short right away for the price to come right back up and retest the 415 and then have a little bounce. So I'm watching how the price is going to react around this area at 415 on HTC for a short towards 345. And SLB, I'm not in right now. Again, I wouldn't short this area here. That will be a little tricky. We have a pen on the 1 minute time frame. Two decent entries. First bear flag pattern. We were talking about this when it got to that level. Came right back down to $15. Retap there. Took a couple of people on a dip at 1497. Came right back up to retest the prior 100 simple moving average resistance on the 1 minute, and from there it rejected that area right back down for a retest of the $15. We got a 1501, so it was a rejection on the prior resistance. With anybody could have taken that trade with a stop loss at the 50 simple moving average on the 1 because of the rejection of the 100. That was a prior area of resistance where we had the prior bear flag pattern formation on the 1. So now it's not too clear. We have a pennant formation on the 1 minute on a SLB. I wouldn't take this trade right now, honestly. I will not take it. This is my personal opinion. You guys can do what you think is a little bit more convenient for you, but I wouldn't take it. As of right now, I'm watching HTC. That's my main thing right now that I'm watching. So for right now, I have it on my main screen here, and it's bouncing around these areas for 12. Getting a little bit of support, especially looking at the 15-minute candle here. This is the reason why I'm telling you I wouldn't short this area here now. I want to leave it for a couple of minutes, see how the price interacts around here, because if I short this area on the prior level on the daily, it might come down, get a little dip, and then reverse to interact for the 415 right back up again, which is what it's doing. So that's why I'm saying I wouldn't short it right away. We have a hammer on the 15 minutes. This thing might print a couple of candles on the green side on the 15 minutes before it comes right back down towards the 345. And HTC, I've been watching this one for a couple of days. We traded that one a couple of days ago. Also key, but as of right now, SLB pretty decent. HTC just watching it. And WPX, Unfortunately, I missed the entry right out of the gates today. I talked about this thing when he tapped that 450 half dollar. He printed 436 open and it went to 470. I missed that 20-cent gap move over the 450 half dollar resistance there when everything was surging up this morning on the oil and gas sector, energy sector stocks. I missed that 20-cent move there. It could have been a little more because it printed the first candle at 436. Everything was moving higher, oil and gas this morning, but I missed that entry. Then SLB was pretty decent. Watching HTC right now. So printing a doji on the 5 on HTC, consolidating around 415 daily level with a hammer on the 15. 10,000 share sellers around 415. So Wallow sellers are 415, 416. Wallow sellers are 416 on HTC. Still, I wouldn't short it right here. Still, I wouldn't short it right here. I will let it go for a little bit more. Still trading a little slow too today. A little slow. So I will let it go for a little while though. Put on the back burner, revise it a little bit later in the next 5 to 10 minutes probably. For now, I'm going to let it consolidate around that area. I'm not going to try to get in, jump in, or do nothing like that. Just watching this price action on HTC. And let me put it right here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. JetBlue. Somebody's asking for JetBlue. Let's take a look at JetBlue. JetBlue trades so slow. Sometimes it's really tricky to do something with it. JetBlue is a slow trader, but we have a 546. All right, let me answer this thing on Discord. Hold up. To 721. JetBlue looking decent. 721 on the daily here. 721 range. The problem with JetBlue is that it trades so slow that it's nearly impossible to do something. HTC dropped to 407. HTC dropped to 407. Somebody actually talking about Delta right now on Discord. I was reading the comment there about Delta missing earnings, and he's saying that you went up a buck, let's say. Oh my, that sounds pretty bad. So I haven't checked Delta, to be honest with you. Seems like they missed estimates. Let's see. That's a decent pennant formation on Delta on the daily though. Seems like they missed estimates. I'm gonna be sharing a picture here with you guys on Discord about what I see on Delta. Let me take a screenshot here just to share with you guys on Discord. Has a nice pennant on the daily. Coming down now. It has a nice range down. I think a lot of airliners are going to be punished. Missing estimates, obviously, with the price of oil now, even. There's no demand right now. That's the same issue that we have with the oil. There's no demand. There's no demand. You can't cut all you want to cut on the oil sector in the production, but what demand can you actually bring into the market? There's no demand. That's why you see this price going down. Oil futures like the way that it is right now. Like this is crazy. So all of these airlines, they're gonna miss estimates. All of these cruise ships and leisure companies, they're gonna lose. They're gonna miss estimates. So yeah, price is gonna come down though. We're tapping a trend line at 22.68 on Delta. If we break under that, oh, it looks really amazing to the downside. Looking at the 15-minute candles, looking pretty decent. We tapping that 22.66 on the 1 minute. If we break under that, guys, check out Delta. It's looking pretty decent as a short there. If you can find shares to short, because I don't have any. I don't have shares to short Delta. SLB held that support. Delta coming right back up. Same thing with JetBlue, holding around here. Again, let me show you what I was looking at on Delta. Delta has this pennant formation, if I will, or descending wedge, whichever way you want to put it, on the daily. tapping right here, that trend line for that support on the daily. Look at how we tap here, and he bounced right off of it, right? So sometimes you just gotta go back and see exactly what these stocks are doing in other time frames to have an idea of which way you should go before you make any decision. But this is what he did. Tap here, bounce right back up, and this is the formation on the daily that is actually bouncing right off. So the daily is giving it support to bounce off of it intraday. So you gotta be mindful of all of that kind of stuff when you trade. It's always good to know what the bigger or longer time frame is doing before you try to take any trades. To those of you who have liked the stream, I want to tell you that I appreciate that like, and thank you so much for doing so. Snap. Oh, snap. Oh. Second leg up right here. Silver bow. But this thing flushed down too quick though. Look at this pop. This is crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't take something like this. I'd rather stay out and not make that. That's a little too risky. It popped quick. But you have to be holding all throughout this mess here. And then get out, like on this pop. And a lot of people will not. A lot of people will not because they're gonna hold to go to the sky. And they're gonna be trapped, and then next thing you know, you already know. What's the volume here? 333,000 shares only on this 5-minute candle, which is 1, 2, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. DAL towards the 50 simple moving average on the 1. DAL. A little tricky market today though. Overall decent. SLB missing out WPX, so it's okay. What can we do? SLB decent. DAL rejecting that 50 on the 1, right back down. Probably we'll have a retest here. Still, it's being a little tricky though, so sometimes you gotta measure the risk and really think about if it's really worth what you're trying to accomplish. Because if the risk is a little too much, then then it will be better for you not to try that. What's your nugget? What's your nugget? Snapshot going higher. Snapshot going higher. Snapshot going higher. Well, when are we talking about, man? I posted those things on the Profit Lost on the Discord. But yeah, on SLB, the oil and gas. It was a couple of minutes ago though. It's been like half an hour already. I don't like that. I'm watching Nugget though. Oh, Nugget. Can somebody bring me some chicken nugget? Chicken nuggets. Yeah, around here, I don't know. I'm feeling that nugget there. Man, I love how without any reason and without doing anything, my accounts get blocked on StockTwist. They must have something against me, I think. Because I don't post nothing weird. I'm not posting nothing. I'm just sharing ideas with a shot, a picture. Hey, look at this. Hey, look at that. Hey, maybe somebody reporting or something is happening because my accounts keep on getting blocked. I opened a new account, and yesterday morning I went to log in into the StockTwist, and I noticed it was suspended and never bothered. It's okay. So I then sent them an email, and still now they haven't restored or reactivate the account. The old account, which had a lot of followers, that they blocked, it's been like almost 2 months now or something like that, or no, like a month, something like that. I don't know, 5 weeks. And I keep on sending them emails, and it's like they don't even care, they don't even respond. And again, I have no idea why they keep on blocking the thing. I'm not sharing links that shouldn't, something that is not allowed or nothing. And they sent me an email. Oh, this could have happened by mistake, according to maybe an algorithm blocks people when I don't know. I think you are a robot and they need a email from you to make sure that you're not a robot when they suspend your account. But my accounts keep on getting suspended on StockTwist for some reason. I guess they love me there. Buddy, I noticed that you posted something on Apple there. Good job, man. Good job. Right now, volume has slowed down a lot. A lot. So gotta be mindful of these things. Not to get trapped on the opposite side or the wrong side of a trade. Nugget is actually bouncing. AU, Anglo Gold Shanty is moving higher too. Gold stocks. But Nugget is something that it's good to watch depending on the market, really. Market conditions. Sometimes it goes on the opposite side of the market. For example, UGAS and DGAS as well. Let me just show you something. DGAS. You have this mess on DGAS here going down, right? And if you go to UGAS, you're probably gonna have pretty much the same thing, but going on the opposite direction, going up. So DGAS, if you can't short one, UGAS, you can buy the other one. See, same thing here. So sometimes you gotta take a look at those things. Let's see how the SQQQ is doing today. Oh my goodness, what a mess. Let's go back to Nugget. See, that's what I'm saying. Look at Nugget right here. Look at the rejection on that 50. And I was looking at this possible bounce here, but look at that rejection right away. I mean, like, nah. I don't like taking trades like that. Good job, bro. Also notice that you sent me the a DM there in regards to things that you have noticed in the last month or so. And it's good to know exactly what is good for. Sometimes, there's a lot of things that we can do, but if you don't know how to do it, like going to war with a machine gun that you don't know how to use, it can defend you, but it can also hurt you. Same thing with, I think that a knife is good to cut vegetables and chicken, meat, whatever, to cook, but it's also the same kind of tool that will cut your finger if you're not careful. So it's just having the tools and using them as it comes, and it's a proper thing to do if you know how to use it. I mean, you gotta use it with time, with the times when it's actually a good idea for you to use those tools, not just because. What's JetBlue doing here? I think same thing with for him. For example, you have a gallon of gas. You could put that gallon of gas into your car and go whatever place you need to go. Same thing, you can just dump it out outside of your car and take some matches or whatever. You can blow up your whole car. Like your car can get on fire. It's just tools. It's just a matter of knowing how to use them. Man, pretty slow now. Kind of volatile. Very volatile. You know what, guys? I'm gonna cut the stream here for now. The market is not doing much. The last couple of minutes, I have felt pretty dizzy. So I want to take a moment to step back away from the monitors and maybe take a 20-minute nap, see if it helps clear my head. I'm gonna be posting a video a little bit later about SLB and what I saw, because the thing was live stream live. Like, I can just cut the piece of the live stream and repost it as a piece of video, but sometimes I like rather just showing you guys exactly everything with different time frames and stuff, although you still have it anyway. I'm gonna come back later. I just need to step away from the computer for a minute. I'm gonna take a little 20-minute nap to see if my head gets a little bit better, because I got a little dizzy for a second, and I would say that I'm 100% right now to take any trades, really. Well, JetBlue is looking good, but I'm not gonna take anything, because again, and the reason why I say that is based on the 15-minute time frame. But anyway, my head is not 100, so I am super choppy right now. I mean, I missed WPX right out of the gates. It was a nice pop. I got to $0.50. It went to 470. I missed that nice trade there because I was watching it from the pre-market hours, but SLW actually made my day, I will say. And I was actually watching CLB, and I traded SLB. I'm sorry. And CLB is right there on that monitor, which let me show you. It's looking really choppy. I added this one last night and I put it in Discord. Look at this formation on the daily right here on this little corner. This is the reason why I had it. I was watching it over these levels here. If this at some point would turn around, which we actually did today. But look, it didn't really move as I expected. But then SLW, why I keep saying SLW? SLB, which is a difference of what just one letter, printed a very nice bear flag formation here. Like here, look at it. When it was coming down here, I was just using the scanners and this thing showed, and I was live streaming. I told you guys, let's just rejecting this possible bear flag formation, blah blah. Came down to 15. How to retest of the 15. I told you guys that, hey, listen, be careful, because even when he tapped here, I started to look at the 15 minutes, and we got a 1497 right here, supporting the 15 minutes on the 50 simple moving average. So listen, be careful with this bounce here, because it can really just dip there, take new people short on this reversal here under the 15, take new shorts in, dip to 497, which is where the 50 was sitting, 1494, pardon me, right here, boom, come right back up. But this is really nice right here, because this is what I was talking about for the another entry. Because we had a bear flag pattern right here rejecting that 100, and when it came up to start rejecting the 100, which is a prior area where we had the bear flag pattern right here, I told you guys this is a nice rejection. Come right back down and retest the $15 area, and the rest is history. Anyway, I'm gonna bring that video a little bit later with a better explanation, whatever. But for now, I'm gonna let you guys go. I really, my head is. It's really dizzy as of right now. It's feel kind of weird. So I'm gonna take a little nap, and hopefully I feel a little better after 20-30 minutes. I don't know. I have to check my kids in at 11:30, so I'll take a 20-minute nap anyway, and then I'll come back, and I'm gonna keep the conversation going to Discord on Discord, and we'll keep talking there. Anyway. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys later.